crispy outside, but the softest you've ever seen inside. Today I'm gonna show you how to make fried Italian meatballs. We're gonna start with ground beef and we're gonna add salt and pepper. Then we're gonna add the breadcrumbs. Just so you know, these breadcrumbs were sent to me straight from Italy from my parents. I then added 2 eggs. Don't ask me for quantities because this recipe in particular, I grew up making it by feeling. So however I feel is correct, I add it. You'll probably understand it from these clips that I love a lot of Parmesan in my meatballs. So I go above and beyond the quantities for Parmesan. If you were hoping that your ends were gonna stay clean for this recipe, I am so sorry, but no, you're gonna get them dirty. You have to make them work. You can aim to whatever consistency. Here I decided to add more breadcrumbs because in my opinion it needed more. And also one thing, before people come after me, I usually add a dash of milk. I did not have it this time, so without milk it is, I guess. This is where the fun begins. I hear shaping the meatballs. I usually go for the size of a golf ball or a little bigger. Here all goes on preferences. So if you prefer them smaller, bigger, rounder, thicker, it's on you. My parents always made them super thin, so they were super crispy. But after I started making them, I found out that I actually prefer them a little thicker. And being completely honest, this recipe always makes me feel homesick because it reminds me of the times that me and my family were making them all together. So when I make this dish, especially now that I live abroad, it always reminds me of home and I enjoy making it. I decided to go for a little thinner because they were too thick. For the oil, I recommend using seed oil or frying oil, the one you prefer. I tested the heat with a toothpick and it was boiling. You could not see it, but it was there. I swear, it was temperature. You can see it. You can see it sizzling when I put the meatballs in. In the same plate I had the meatballs, I decided to put a paper towel to put them to rest once they're done cooking in the oil. Look at that color. Oh my god, they were so pretty. I could not stop looking at them and I was so proud of myself. They were like my little babies and I was so proud of them. I felt like I did a really good job here. I don't know, you can tell me otherwise if you want, but hang in there, you will see even better. And with even better, I meant this moment when I decided to give them another flip, both sides, so they could be even more crispy, and they did not disappoint. How long do they have to cook? And one thing I can tell you is that I have absolutely no idea. I just go with the feeling. From the ingredients to the end, it's all feeling. I think it's ready, then I check one. I always make sure because, you know, raw beef is not the best. But I always make sure in one, I usually do a little cut with a fork to see if the side is cooked. And if it is, they're ready. In this case, they were all amazingly ready. So I got them all out. And now look at them inside. Oh my god, this is literally perfection. The recipe is done. I hope you'll enjoy it. If you'll ever make it, just let me know in the comments. And if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.